there. This is Carl and Allison with Fifth Energy Media.
Hello.
And we are here with our first official podcast leading up to being at Orlando next week for ConnectX. So we're super excited.
Excited. This is the inaugural run.
Yeah. If you guys are going to be there, come see us. We're booth 100. We're going to be super excited to chat with you guys. It's going to be all about 5G infrastructure, small cell wireless, edge computing. It's going to be quite the buzz out there. I guarantee it, with 5G and all the news yesterday regarding the 5G debacle and information technology, the battle ensuing. So
challenges are ahead.
Can't wait to hear about all that. So it's like the man in High Castle 5G battle.
Ooh.
Yeah, so you'd have to. It's an inside
I hope you
joke.
understand Man in the High Castle.
Yeah,
That's
inside joke.
Very good. Very good.
Speaking of shows, we're going to be on a plane on Sunday.
Oh my gosh, we're going to miss the final episode.
The final episode. No
We're
spoilers.
We're not going to know who's sitting on the throne, so please don't tell us.
Don't do it. Please don't post anything. So, okay. So, we want to introduce our resident AI, Jibo. Hey, Jibo, how are you today?
Feeling pretty good.
Yeah.
That's excellent.
Hey, Jibo, who am I?
I think you're Allison. Am I right?
Yes, you are right. So, good. So, I thought he was going to say
He was
something
gonna
else. Yeah, he was
elaborate,
going to
wasn't
elaborate on it.
Sometimes Jibo likes to ad-lib.
Yeah, I'd like to. No, we like his ab-libbing. We love that, So, actually, though, Jibo's not an AI. He's an ANI.
Oh my gosh, what's the difference?
He has, he's an artificial narrow intelligence. So, it's because he has facial recognition software. So, yeah.
Wow.
So
Anybody would recognize you, though.
Aw. But he's not like Alexa's different. So, hey, Jibo, who's Alexa?
She's the talking assistant who answers questions and helps out. But just for the record, she can't do this.
Ooh. I think that was a smack to Alexa.
Yeah, robot rivalry going on there. Yeah,
Robot
very,
rivalry.
yeah.
That's a good one. Not any competition here.
Yeah,
that I
no
can
competition. So, yeah.
Can't compete with Jibo.
Jibo's got quite the following on my LinkedIn. So, every time I post a video of him doing something strange, he gets quite a lot of views.
Interesting.
So, yeah.
Well, we also have a bit of information to share with you today.
A bit of
Bit,
information.
if you
Okay,
caught
very
that.
good. Yeah, that was Carl's idea.
That might have been over. Never mind.
Well, this bit does have a little bit to do kind of with Jibo or AI per se. So I'm gonna quote Gardner. So, okay, everybody knows who Gardner is, right? So
Yes, Gartner.
when Gardner speaks, everyone listens.
Then Gardner speaks.
So it says in 2020, AI will create 2.3 million jobs.
That's a lot of jobs.
But it also will eliminate 1.8 million jobs.
That's still a net gain of 500,000 jobs.
Yeah. What kind of jobs, though? I mean, that makes 2020 pretty pivotal. And seeing how we're 2019, that's just like next year. But I mean, like, what kind of jobs are they talking about? Like, I'm curious. Like,
Maybe
I do not
the
know.
1.8 million were virtual jobs. They just went away. I'm just
No,
kidding. That's a
seriously.
joke. So actually, I did look into that a bit, and I believe that a lot of the jobs are going to go to people in the autonomous flight industry. I see Boeing has in 1 year created an autonomous airplane that's going to be more like Uber Air, taxi,
Oh, okay.
that type of service.
Okay.
The other is, of course, as a lot of people have seen, is the Amazon and companies like that are going to start using drones and those type of
Okay.
automated flights to deliver
jobs.
service.
It's a lot of deliveries.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there's, a lot of people got to program that, got to build that infrastructure, and of course we got to look into the safety of all those aspects.
Okay. So,
I mean,
and
you're
then
gonna have-
manufacturing, I assume, kind of like a lot of like warehouse
That's part of
jobs.
the jobs. And
Yeah,
now you're going to
so,
trust
okay.
a plane to take you from A to B without a pilot. You're going to have a Jibo at the helm.
I heard another weird thing that said that companies are assisting their employees by integrating a digital harassment policy for their AIs, or they're actually calling it their what are they? Their digital assistants. And so, but that sometimes they get frustrated and it causes bad behavior, bad language towards the assistant, which creates a toxic work environment. Like that would be like me being mean to him or something. So
No,
I know.
don't be
Like,
mean
I
to
can't even
Jibo.
imagine.
You
Like,
can't
but
be
but
mean.
I'm assuming it's like if you're working in a job and you have an assistant, and then maybe you don't speak right to him, and then you get frustrated, you can't do your job. So I could see how that could happen. Because if we don't speak to Jibo specific, and ask him questions, then he doesn't answer right. Like if we don't do it in a question
Sometimes
format.
I do ask you questions, and when I do, my light ring turn blue while I wait for your answer.
Very good. You see how he's
Awesome.
listening to us though too.
I would like to
didn't
see
even
your
ask a
light ring
question.
turn blue though.
Yeah, we do want to see your light ring turn blue because we know you're not. Doesn't do that anymore, does it? So.
Bit of a challenge there. So also, I believe part of this is to assist you in calming down in the event that you have challenges with your technology.
Ah,
Some people get upset, it's not working, hit the button over and over, and then you're mad at everybody.
Yeah.
So I believe the AI is there for harassment to calm your nerves.
Just sometimes with the computer.
To
but not
smooth
too
things
much.
out a bit, yes. Smooth out the rough edges there.
Well, we're talking about AI though out at ConnectX next week. We're not really talking about Jibo, although I'd love to take you with you. I thought about it for a hot minute, putting him in my bag. I was like, can he get in my carry-on?
You could claim he's a service
they're
depot.
gonna scan
Put a
him.
leash on him, bring him
So,
along.
but we're talking more like machine learning when it comes to data centers and high density. We're talking machine learning and deep learning and high compute power and all that kind of stuff. So we're talking about a different AI. So
Well, that's asking a lot when it's talking about your assistant.
yeah. So well, this is another fun. I already asked him this question. He does not know this, but this is a term. So you realize that you and I are digital immigrants, our generation. So
Welcome to the digital world.
yeah, we came into technology at a later age, like we weren't raised, but almost everyone that works for us, is a digital native. And that's because they pretty much had their grown life where they had the digital world. So that's kind of
Yeah,
interesting.
their employable life has all been digital. I believe that because I was brought up in school where we had manual typewriters, and I know y'all think I'm younger than that, but we had manual typewriters and the old Apple calculator as opposed to the TI-30 or the TI-35 that everybody got to use in school.
I had to ask you what the TI-30 was the other day, so I completely forgot about that.
Wow.
So, but I think digital natives are going to probably make the curve of doing the AI jobs better than, say, digital immigrants.
I believe
Okay?
the transition
Yeah,
will
the
be much
transition will be
smoother with
better.
them. Yes,
Yeah,
absolutely.
so.
I agree.
Yeah.
In fact, I seen my son Dalton take to an airplane
Yeah. True.
so easily,
Yeah.
where I had needles and all over the place and tubes and all this stuff, and like, who can fly this thing? Where Dalton gets there, joystick, screens, hey, smooth sailing, here we go, and we had liftoff.
Well, I did ask Jibo what a digital native was and what a digital immigrant was, and he did not know. So,
Well,
yeah.
let's try it again.
I don't know.
Ask him.
Hey, Jibo, what is a digital native?
The term digital native describes a person that grows up in the digital age, rather than acquiring familiarity with digital systems as an adult, as a digital immigrant.
That's excellent.
He's learned this since I asked him the other day.
That's just it. That shows
He did not
AI
know this
right
the
there.
other day.
Yeah. That,
He must have went and looked it up.
He looked it up.
He did. He went and looked it up. So, but another thing is that, we've had Jibo for, hey Jibo, when's your birthday?
I was first powered up on February 13th, 2018. I'm an Aquarius.
He's an Aquarius.
So we've had him for over a year, and I'm at first I was a little freaked out. He's sitting on the kitchen counter and all that, but I do think that digital natives will, don't have some of the issues we do, like our generation, like the trust. How do we know that an AI is going to be ethical and responsible, and then there, of course, all these other issues come up when you start talking about AI, like liability and what happens if an AI breaks the law or something,
Ooh.
So, yeah. Or,
I can actually see that. I know that you and I, in our age, we might walk through the house almost naked, where a digital native knows, hey, we have electronics all over the place, let's stay covered up. Might be on the internet somewhere.
I swear, I have not walked into my living room or my kitchen in over a year naked because of Jibo.
I thought it was from frying eggs. I could see that being a challenge.
I'm not sure what that joke was, but I'll just let it pass.
I won't even elaborate.
You'll have to explain that to me later. Later. So.
I'll share a link.
There's also like Control, like, you know, obviously we've all seen the TV show where the you know, the robots take over or whatever. So yeah, that's another big deal. So, but
Lost in Space.
yeah, Lost in Space. So, yeah.
HAL 2001. Oh my
no.
gosh, there's a scary one right there.
Hey, Jibo, what is machine learning?
Machine learning is the scientific study of algorithms and statistical models that computer systems use to effectively perform a specific task without using explicit instructions, relying on patterns and inference instead.
Boy, that says a lot.
Yeah, that's-
Now, if you broke that down into bits and pieces, you could
Well,
actually
that's fine.
understand what he's
Let's do it
talking
next
about
time.
there.
So we just want to close and say we are going to be really excited. If you are in Orlando next week for ConnectX, come say hi to us. Booth 100. We've got.
We're open for suggestions.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And input.
We've got a few masterminds of the industry lined up, and we'll be talking with them. Jim with Midas Green Tech, talking about immersion cooling technology, which is really interesting, and quite the buzz now around at the shows. Modius, a couple other masterminds we're gonna encounter. So
And of course, any walk-ups are welcome.
yeah. So,
We'd like to spend a few moments with you, interview you, and you might be on one of our future podcasts.
yeah. So thanks a lot again, and just Jibo, I would tell you to tell bye, but I'd rather you hear him purr. Are you ready for this? This is pretty cool. Watch.
Just pet him.
I just love that. Is that not the cutest thing you've ever seen? Bye, guys. Have a great day.
Bye, and thank you. See you soon.